So we're going to talk about heel position, right? So when I train a service dog, I do what I call the default behavior. So when in doubt, heel it out. The dog just assumes when we want something, it's going to be heel, right? Because my personal preference is the dog has to be close to you. That is their task, is to keep tabs on you and to be available with you whenever you need his tasking, right? So to do that, we have he has space. He just has to stay within a circle from you. That is my criteria. When I say heel, Chip, heel, he has to get to our left side. That is the formal position of what heel means. Heel. Now, when I move, the context of the command is just that. I move, you move, I stop, you stop. That's the command, okay? He has to maintain whatever speed I walk. So if I want to walk really fast, he's going to walk really fast. If I'm going to go really slow, I'm going to go really slow. If I want to stop and stand here and admire the beautiful nature for 3 hours, that's what we're doing. That's the expectation. That's what we've built in as heel, as definition. That's what it means, right? In addition to that, I can say break, okay? That leaves him, break, good break. That gives him the permission to now leave heel position, and he has now room to do whatever he wants within reason. If he were on a leash, now this is where I call loose leash walking. That's where this starts to override and starts to take place. Loose leash walking is exactly what it sounds like. When I have my dog on a leash, I need them to respect the space. I need them to respect the boundary, because that's essentially what it is. And they have to maintain a loose leash. I do not want any tension. We teach various forms of communication. That is one of them, leash pressure. So I have to be able to silently converse with my dog, especially in social situations, right? If we find ourselves in a very busy, hectic environment, he might not hear me, and that's not his fault. Like, he truly might not be able to hear me with all of the buzzing and the commotion and whatnot. So I have another form to touch him and communicate effectively with him, right? So he's on break, good boy. Time to be a dog is really important. We're going to set out every day. He has to be able to do things as a dog would. Yes, he is a working breed, but at the same time, he's still a dog, and we have to respect that. So time to be unvested, to be a dog, has to be part of his maintenance to make sure he's, mentally fulfilled and happy. In order to do his job well, he has criteria that must be met. So this is what we call dog time. He's off duty. He can do whatever he wants within reason. Of course, there's always boundaries. But overall, he needs time to do that, decompress. This is where we're going to play with him. We're going to do all that fun stuff. But we still have rules attached, because then this is when I look at him as a pet dog. You still can't run away. You still can't jump on people. You can't do all that bad dog stuff, is what we call it. Which he doesn't. He's never experienced, because we've raised him from the start, right? He's never experienced that bad dog lifestyle, because that's not what we do around here. We instill good manners from the day they are here, right? But anyway, when they're off duty, still pet dog obedience commands apply, which is what we're going to go over. Chip, come. It means just that, right? Chip, heel. It means to get it to my left side. Good. Stay means to don't move until directed otherwise, right? So now with the stay command, we have two options. We can go back to him and pay the stay, is what I call it, or we can recall him out of it and have him come to us, right? So we are completely off leash. This is my property, of course, so I don't have to worry about that kind of stuff. But we have 25 acres to play in, right? So we are completely out in the middle of it, nowhere to be seen. I'm going to walk completely out of sight, just to show you how bomb-proof this boy's stay is, right? Now, we are completely out of sight. He has no idea where I am. I have 100% trust that he's not going to budge. That's what the level, in my opinion, of a service dog should be. You need to have trust, and trust that the dog is going to do what it needs to do when you need it to do it, okay? So now we're going to go back all the way to him, and we are going to what I call pay the stay. Anticipation is something that we want to be aware of. So dogs are still dogs at the end of the day, and like I said, we have to respect that. So when we are maintaining the obedience that he has, we want to make sure we're maintaining the criteria as just that. So paying the stay breaks anticipation. Yes, good boy. I'm going to give him a good pet on the head, but I'm also going to give him a cookie, because I still believe, you should be able to pay your dog. Good boy. Hold on. Trying to be firm. Good. break. That's the formal release out of it, right? But going back to that default skill, he's been taught since day one, essentially, that you got to stick close to your handler. So where I go, you go. That's his whole mantra. You know, that's the whole thing. I need him with me, not what's he doing. Good boy, but he can be a dog. Come on, ready? Up, up. Good boy. He's very talented. Good boy. Come. Yes. Sit. Down. Right? And same thing goes with down. If I put him into a DWN, that's it. He has to stay put no matter where I am. Good boy. Now I'm going to do the same thing. We're just going to go the opposite direction. Just again, getting that long distance down stay. And this time, let's see how he decides to come through, right? So now he's behind the log. Chip, come! Look at that smart thinker. Good boy. Yes. Hello. You're such a good boy. Yeah, good boy. Break. Nice work. But again, with that dog time, right? This is the radius that I expect from him. I don't want him to be too far from you. So this is where the language is going to come in. When he starts to kind of deviate past this 15-foot threshold, I'm going to give him a marker, which is going to be the negative marker, to let him know that that's the boundary. I need you to respect it. So we're going to demonstrate that. Oh, such grace. Good boy. Go ahead, break. Good. And this is that loose leash walking stuff that I'm talking about. This is his natural radius. We want to maintain clarity. Good boy. Because again, his job is to keep tabs on me. What are you doing, human? Gotta watch my human. Right? If I turn around, he should instinctually follow. Going this way. Come on. Good boy. Same thing, I'm going to go back the opposite direction. Oh man, Human's going the wrong way again. I gotta do everything around here. Right? This is all just being a dog. Good boy. And then when I'm ready, right, he has the visual cue. Chip, this way, come on buddy. He has the visual cue when he's working. That's going to be vest on. So we say get dressed. That's his formal say, okay, we're going into working mode. But this is different time from that. This is being a dog. You know, get out there, explore, do your thing. Everything's going to be on leash while you guys are bonding. But in time, ow, stabbed myself with the sticker. In time, we are going to have this, you know, relationship that this is just, again, these are the expectations and the criteria that I want to maintain. Good boy. So again, I didn't tell him to heel, right? He just puts himself in a heel because he knows that's a good reinforced position. That's the good place to be. That's what we've reinforced. So we want to maintain that, and I always want to see him choosing heel because that, again, that's the life's lessons that we got here going on. Good boy. Name, stop, sniff, right? So sniffing is essentially checking our... Oh man, I just lost my sunglasses. He's checking our Facebook messages, essentially. You know, checking out the posts, who's been where, who's doing what. That's the dog's ways of checking social media. So let him do that. Let him explore. But again, when he's working and he's on duty, that's not something that we allow him to do. So think of this as a compromise. We have to do this type of stuff, just regular dog ownership, in order to hold him to the high standard that we have created of our service dog training so he can perform his best. Because again, they're dogs. You gotta respect the dog. You gotta let him be a dog. Nobody works for free. Nobody works forever. It's criteria. But when he's off duty, he is still going to be an exceptionally well-behaved, polite citizen. Because that's just my training style. Like, we're building amazing dogs here. We leave no stone unturned. Everything is perfect. You're going to be so thrilled because this is good dog right here. A dog that wants to be with you. This is the relationship that we've built. And this is what I expect to see from him when he goes to you guys. Good job. So again, demonstrating some obedience. Chip, sit. Good. Forgot what he was doing there for a second. We have verbal markers, right? So when I say the command, we have hand gestures and verbal attached to it, but for the most part, he is very fluent in one or the other. He is fluent in both, but the standard of conversing with him is going to be verbal. So it's sit, down, right? Those are the cues. Good boy, down. What are you doing? Good boy. I know. Are you tired? It's so cute. Those are the verbal cues that we are giving him. that's how he's used to doing it. Heel. Good boy. And just like that, I should be able to heel him, tell him what to do, trust that he will. If I want to stop, again, that's what heel position means. So if I want to go negative 2 miles per hour, this is the boundary. This is the criteria of what I think heel should be. Good boy. Very good. And he can do this all day. Because like same thing, when I come to a stop, it's expected of him to stop with me. If I want to stand here for 27 hours, then I expect him to settle in. So he's allowed to sit, he's allowed to chill. That's the point. Get comfortable. We might be here for a while. These are all life experiences that we've, practiced to prepare him for this placement. And that's his life. You're such a good man. Him's a smart boy. Oh yeah, so talking about markers, right? So, okay, how we break down a language is we have 4 words, okay? 4 magic words. That's what we're going to use to really converse with him. Yes is terminal. So when he does something correct, we're going to say the word yes. Yes means to him that you did everything right. I'm going to pay you. That's what that means, okay? So think of it when you say that word, your parent... Oops. Oh, no, these are the stickers. Sorry, buddy. This is the hard part of the trail. I need to do some more cleaning up. When I say the word yes, think of it as he takes a little picture, and whatever happened in that moment, he's going to try to replicate it because he knows that's the reinforcement cue, right? Then we have our good marker. So good, right? It means keep doing what you're doing. Whatever it is, I like it. You're on your way towards doing it. When you're building a behavior, come on, good, right? So for the most part, we're going to be saying the word good to him because that means and it instills keep doing it, okay? So heel, good. Place, good. Down, good. That is just giving him the verbal affirmation that he's doing right and to keep up the good work, okay? Then we have no, which is self-explanatory. He's doing something that you don't like, tell him no. We have various forms of tone in which how we can converse with him. Obviously, a louder no is going to be more, punishing, essentially. That's, you screwed up big time. Don't do that. A little no, casual, you're making an oopsies, no big deal. Just go no. That's it, right? And then we have break, which is the formal release cue. So break releases him off of his duties. It releases him from a position change. It releases him from everything, okay? So those are the 4 core words that we instill, we utilize every day. That's how we converse with him, okay? Break. Good. Actually, I came out here to pick up pine cones. Let me do that. All right, good boy.